Hello everyone, it is me, Infanto.
Hi.
Glaze can't join us tonight. She might still, but her power is out because it's got so hot that her power went out. So hopefully she can hopefully her power comes back soon. She can join us. Load, yes. That was scaring me because I remember Hannah, I think her control had drift. She was playing Spyro, and I think she, instead of clicking load game, I think the left stick just sort of went up to new game, and she saved it on top of her save file. She ended up losing all the progress she did. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Damn. That's terrible.
Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah? And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. On top of that, I'm the suspect in the murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you got.
Good morning. The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
Hey, morning, Pearly.
You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Huh? What do you mean?
My mother is coming today to show her support.
Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
But Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this just for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for the Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you to for your alone time.
Breaking the law, breaking the world together. Welcome on in, Raiders! How's it going? What are y'all playing? What are y'all doing? My name is Natsu Vega. I mostly play jrpgs. Just chatting. We're currently going through Ace Attorney. The second game of the trilogy. And on the second case, I think? Warhammer 40k. Okay. That's a game I thought of getting, but I was like, I don't think I'll ever have time to touch this. So I never did. Hopefully you're having fun. Well, I saw a few people playing it. And who I follow. But yeah, thank you again for the raid. If you need to raid and run, that's fine. If you need to go get a snack, get a water break, a restroom break, go on ahead. Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. It's getting late. It's pretty late. Pretty late for me. It's going. It's going. I'm having fun. Hopefully we finish the trilogy at some point. But I think you said this was the shortest game of the trilogy?
Yes, out of the three games.
Okay. Objection! We be doing that. We be doing that sometimes here. I don't think we did that a lot this case, though. Not yet. Ew, thank goodness. Nick? This way pros won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Dun 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 dun. Court Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Can one object their own objection? I think so. I usually negate what I said when I said something that I was trying to negate. I think so. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
We're breaking the law, breaking the world together. How is you? How's it going? What's poppin'? How was Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Hello, Kaya. How's it going? How it is? Fish. How far are y'all? I've been playing that game for a while now. Oh, oops. We're almost done with that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I know when I was watching Hannah go through both of the games, it took a while. Took a bit to get through all of them. I can't remember. I feel like I don't know. I can't remember if she's died a lot. I know I died a lot when I played. But Hannah? I don't know. She did have to do a lot of thinking. Do you want to voice Mia Pearl or?
I can do it.
Okay.
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolishly fool, wearing the foolish clothes.
We're gonna aether everyone. Hey Hannah, how's it going? How you is?
The famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such a good spirit today, Miss Faye.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Oh, right. Thank you again for the raid, Fern. If any of you needs a raid and run, please do. If I need to get a snack break, a restroom break, thinking break, please do. Reading? Oh, you're reading? But I'm reading. Zern! Hello, how are you? It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. I should go eat, but what you gonna eat, though? I'm just curious. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
The defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Pizza? I could go for some pizza. But Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that it wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room.
Good, I just finished this game from the Trilogy the other day. You just finished this game? I just finished this game. Oh, good, congratulations. I Spirits is saying y'all have been playing nothing when I know y'all have been playing something. Kind of weird.
Is it the game? Is it a game called Nothing?
Playing maybe they were just playing nothing. It wasn't. Oh, okay. All right. Don't worry about. Okay.
And I believe that is when she dropped the key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Is that what I'm not? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand.
Because I don't stream. Huh? Are you sure?
Oh, could have fooled me.
Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this.
Witness, name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking?
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
If you don't stream right now, I'm gonna scream. Is there a game called Right Now? I don't think I scream. I don't think I'm a screamer. Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and then send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is.
You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Where in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? Were we not right there? Thank you for the hydrate. That would be funny if there was a game called Right Now.
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state,
Cannot read a controller.
I don't know what happened.
managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
That hair. Controller jump scare? I was jump scared. Order! Order! Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Blaze, is your power back? Or are you messaging us with the little bit of phone battery you have left?
Her 2% phone.
No. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. My 10% is saying, oh no! Are you off the grid once that 10% is over? Are you like out of touch with everybody? I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. You're gonna touch grass, but it's dark out.
It's not dark out.
It's pitch black over here.
We still got some sun.
Okay, never mind. You're allowed to touch grass. The pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. We were outside the door. I don't know.
Anyone to call the police or something? Right?
Oh, I don't remember. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Let me save just in case. Just now you said those two. Who are those? Who are the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. Simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Faye?
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? There was a possibility of escape, and one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and the camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Endless cup of tea.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Maybe she has like the pot like right below her around her feet and she's just, you know, refilling it every once in a while.
Are you
Got
satisfied
her feet
now?
in the pot.
She, I guess, never mind.
Mr. Wright, Miss Faye, please continue.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It's very painful for me to say this, however.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she...
The witness did it and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? What about this picture? I remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Ugh.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of a nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have, however. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Witness, elaborate on the point for us.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great, well now what? So you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true... But how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that the witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That is enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
Hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now let us take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, that is exactly what...
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee has done was she gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone?
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny meeny.
I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eeny Meeny. I'm, researching, parapsychological stuff at the, university.
What is this? Parapsychology.
Let's see. It's I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Yeah, that's what most people call it. I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meany. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, ain't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake.
When the channeling started, I was, sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was oh my god, totally my sister. I, hadn't seen her in, so long. I was so happy in, a sad way. My sister, she, told me something, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that injured was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mini. She was a nurse at the Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Minnie, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident.
Both sisters talk the same.
Exactly. They're twins. They're not twins, but it's the same thing.
I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any?
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. Can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it all just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Maya, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even those well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine the witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if it'll make this more entertaining than the last.
After the murder. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I, think there were some sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Do you know the time?
Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.
Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I mean, what time was it when someone came into your room?
Oh, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. It's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, what was I talking about, again?
Never mind.
Witness about this person who entered the side room.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. More than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright,
The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Minnie?
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult. But I like know all about the Quran channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? Never. So really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to like think anything was strange.
but...
Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase objection. Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It is very important. Well, I haven't quite figured out what it is yet, but I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that.
So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah, nothing was like weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong.
That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I like go now?
Something? Oh, right. She was covered in blood, so she would be. Right. It wasn't normal. You would. Okay. All right.
Oh, I see.
Something terrible? What was the thing she told you?
Huh? Like, didn't I just like tell you about it? Did you like forget already? A foolish fool with a foolish seat for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words.
Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? Don't bother asking. You just hear the story. It's not like my memory's that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again.
Very well, you may continue your testimony, Miss Minnie.
I know there has to be something here I can use, but where?
She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected.
Her costume look okay. This is the one. I'm glad the game told glad the game told me. Now the thing is, would it be one of the photos? I think it would be the costume.
I feel like it would be the.
Clothes as Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press. Yeah.
Maybe both would work. Oh.
Okay, I'll do this one first. Actually, let me save. Present. Oh. That was a very well-spun line, Miss Innie.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are you, Phoenix?
Ignore it. Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you said? That there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and?
I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. I guess both of them would have worked.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the sister you met, because sometimes I feel like one would work and it doesn't, and something also related to it. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, sometimes it's just finicky like that.
Yeah. I think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Order, Miss Minnie. What is the meaning of this? Miss Minnie?
I'm thinking, don't interrupt me.
That,
I know that you're stabbing about it, Ayana.
well,
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm down yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, how do you get up with your testimony?
if you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. After the murder, part 2.
Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. Right in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Yes, now I see, and you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
Yeah, but if she went with her sister, if she took it to the channeling room, it wouldn't have been dark anymore.
That's true.
You think, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push our subjective opinions into the court. That's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's? That's every case.
True.
You are a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay.
Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. You didn't see the blood?
Yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well.
And that's,
Are you gonna tell me next you didn't notice the gun either?
I, totally didn't. All I was, looking at her face, looking at her face. Continue.
And what was your sister, Miss Minnie, like at the time?
Well, she was, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. 'Cause, 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 'cause But I think she knew. She said she did something really bad. And she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Nimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Yeah.
Was your sister calm by that time?
I guess so. I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the challenge chamber, you know.
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie?
Sure.
Is there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of the place?
Something out of the place? What do you mean?
When you... Oh. We're going to the crime scene, arrived at the crime scene. Ooh. I'm guessing when she went to go meet Pearl? But the thing that confuses me is we're in the side room, we're going to the crime scene. These feel like the same. Because the side room is going to the... I mean...
Well, there's a side room, there's the winding path, and then there's the crime scene itself.
Oh, let me check what the side room is.
The side room is where they start, where they're at, right? In the scenario.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I think it's this one. What do you think?
I would think that one too. Well,
Okay. Thinking about when you were going to the challenge chamber, of course.
No, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I totally can.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the chamber is all that important?
It's very important. Yes, because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Minnie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay. I didn't see anyone on the way to, the challenge chamber.
she should have saw someone.
Right. Phone screen. Is there anything? Oh, probably the ball. She was playing. Yeah. Okay. Let me just press it. I remember that time.
Oh, I remember, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
I guess this really is a dead end.
Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix.
It's no good. I can't find anything wrong.
Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement,
You own the trial, I know.
you have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up.
Okay. I think the only thing I can present is the ball.
I feel like it's either the ball or the jar, but I feel like it could also be both, again.
Right. True. Broken by Pearl right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until police came. I'll do the jar. I'll do the urn. I finally found the fall, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie.
He's so you.
Take a look at this urn.
Urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Yeah. I already, said I didn't see, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there is no way you could have not seen this person. Oh, right, there was I forgot about the profiles. I can introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes, and how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wait, she broke the urn?
Yup, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
Yeah.
So,
And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What was that?
What?
that was scary.
Miss Minnie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. You couldn't see that while you were walking. I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie. You're a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
No one needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Minnie, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Our witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? Was she really? Oh. Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder she was asleep in the side room. They say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is the contradiction?
Oh.
Help me, Mia.
I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere?
Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So just this once, do you want me to help you out?
Yes, please help me.
Hold on, first calm down, Phoenix. Good. That girl, she slipped up with her words.
Her words?
If she really was in the side room the entire time, then she just testified about something she shouldn't have any knowledge of.
And what is that?
The rest is for you to figure out on your own.
Mr. Wright, what is your
You got
answer?
it.
Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction where?
It's in her testimony just now. I'm assuming it's that one since you said her words slipped up.
Yeah.
Early in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement.
And Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
Oh, that's right. If she was never there, okay.
Oh?
It's true at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So? What does that have to do with, anything?
It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. You didn't go there by way of the winding way.
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Oh, hello, Francisca von Karma.
Oh my gosh, it's Z von Karma.
Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off a basic assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's a chance, Phoenix.
Yeah,
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. So now's the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
where do you think? I'm thinking the channeling chamber.
I'm thinking, yeah, straight out the crime scene.
Okay. Miss Minnie was here, of course.
Well, but that's a channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime.
Order, that's why that is.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that. Only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Here.
You got it.
Remember they gave me this map and I clicked like on the bottom right corner and they were like, no, it's not there. It was like a little more to the right or something. I was like, okay. All right.
Behind the folding screen?
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Oh. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you should be saying.
Shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Who was hiding behind the folding machine with the help of this?
You got it.
Oh, clothing box. Miss Minnie, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
That tiny little box? Like, no one person could fit in that.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lara disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But the clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I would know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box at the time of the crime?
Yes, I can. And I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. It's either the box itself or the folding screen. Because the box has a bullet in it.
Yeah.
There's a hole that looks like it, but I'm not sure. Which one do you think? Should I choose the box or the...
I feel like it'd be the folding screen since we're talking about the box.
Okay. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. Isn't there any sort of evidence in that old thing?
This is what on earth? Ugh,
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
there's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. Hope this has opened up your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then to the box.
Yes.
Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for their chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order, so what are you saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Innie Minnie?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Innie Minnie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. I can't stand to listen to this anymore, this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all of it by herself.
Correct, it's not possible. It really isn't possible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ah!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait, Miss Von Karma. You said it was not possible for one person, correct? Let me save.
You can't be serious.
Miss Minnie. He had an accomplice. It was Dr. Turner himself.
Of course.
This person?
If it wasn't someone from Kuren Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. If it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have the box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie?
Yeah.
You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Is she acts all normal? Oh, never mind. She's like, actually, no, nothing happened.
He's chill about it.
Yeah. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. The last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... Ooh.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we're forced our way to the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey.
I thought a deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind the murder. Huh. I think this is the girl? I think this is Minnie Minnie?
Who is that, laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is this? What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it is me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood will lose due to something this petty?
What in the world? Oh my god, it's Turney! Hey!
OMG.
How you doing? You were also playing Ace Attorney. What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
I thought we were almost done. And that is...
Have 5 more days of this case.
This witness is the real murderer.
Actually, according to a new law placed in the first game of the trilogy, it can only be 3 days until it has to be forced closed.
All right, I see why you're the lawyer here. My bad.
Why would you go through all of this trouble?
I was playing this game too earlier. Oh, I mean, I think I raided you because we were both playing this game a while back. How far are you? Are you farther than us, or? I think we were around the same spot when I raided you last. Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, and putting it on his whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
yeah, a bit farther. Okay.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eeny Meeny want to kill Dr. Gray? What was her motive?
Huh? Are y'all dumb? Are y'all... Huh?
Well, they always gotta ask this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
Yes, what are you talking about? A motive? That's... You can't say she has no motive here. I think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? Huh? Are y'all... A year ago, a patient died from malpractice at the Gray... Was it that one, or... Arco... there was a crash. I don't think I remember anything else. So the nurse 14 patients overdose, so they're dead, and this is... It's this, right? Am I going crazy?
I feel like it'd be that. That'll be one of these newspapers.
Uh-oh.
Ha! Just like I thought, you bore me with your silly ideas, Phoenix Wright.
Just great. Not even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Man, don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want me to say that I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
See now, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain to like Please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I was, like, wanting revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray, it was, like, total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see... Yeah.
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory.
Huh? What?
The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright, huh?
Damn, I can't believe you lost. It's crazy.
What Miss Minnie has stated is very...
No, it's not.
The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first...
Oh, so this all got thrown through because she has supposedly no motive that her sister got killed?
Exactly.
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan.
Yes, there is.
Don't even have any joint decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your points.
Tisk, something false, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Ugh.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, and that conclude the cross-examination of Miss Any Minnie.
Huh? Wait. Huh? Hold it.
Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Yeah, get your stuff together, Phoenix. What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder.
Does it?
But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Minnie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. Let me save. Here.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show you and substantiate the fact that Miss Minnie had a motive.
Too bad, you're too late. My cross-examination already ended, after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side! Avankama only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are not your eyewitness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
How much long? Do you know how much longer is left? I'm guessing there's a bit left.
Probably another 2 hours.
Really? Another 2 hours?
Another 2 or 3, probably.
Dang, I thought we were like, I were done.
I mean, this next, if I remember correctly, this next bit gets a little convoluted, in a way.
Okay, I guess I'll continue a little bit more so that we can for sure finish next week.
Yeah.
Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt...
Everything's going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh. Ah, Miss Von Karma, way better front profile than her dad. That looked like a dead fish. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? It got nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation.
Looking down on me, even though we're the same age? Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
Even if you do that, I won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
June 22nd. District Court Room number 2. What do you think? Phenon in like, what, 13 days? 14, like what, less than 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, bro, that's exciting.
Oh, the stream is going to be tomorrow. I can't wait to see what, I've sort of read what his skills are, but I don't know what they really are. I found that they're like,
Yeah, I just read them as well.
he's like, he turns into like this one phase, and then he does like a lot of damage there.
Yeah, he goes into a super form, and he's the only one in the field.
And it depends
And it's like,
how buffed he is, or how many buffs, or something.
yeah, like you gotta apply a bunch of buffs on him. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had more tickets. I know I have 300, but that's not. If I lose any 50-50, that's a wrap. If I lose this 50-50, I'm like what, like 60 tickets down the drain. That'll put me like at 240, and then let's say our hard pity again. That puts me at 160 tickets. And then if I go for his item and I do the hard pity again, that's like what? I'm down. I'm at 120. And what if I want to get him E1? What if I want to get Sunday? Then what?
Don't lose 50-50.
All right, that's it.
They're also gonna have a bunch of tickets in the next patch, anyways.
I hope, hopefully. Because I do want to get that new character that's coming out.
Yeah, I do want to get the blue one.
Her. I wanted her. I've been sending you pictures of her for like the past like couple of months.
Like the actual splash art for her is actually really cool.
Anywho's.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Mini had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Start sweating bullets. Any meaning Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car. I really want to get through the trilogy because I would really like to play the one game I have owned for like 6 years now.
Which one?
The one where your character is based off of.
Oh, Greatest Attorney?
Yeah, that one. I heard that one's a masterpiece.
That is a
game
masterpiece.
is really good.
The duology for that one is so good.
Yeah, I've only heard good things about it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to get to that point.
Maybe ends of next year. Yeah.
Maybe.
Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Maybe I'll get to play it on the Switch too. At that point.
True, actually. And it's gonna run so much better because it needs it, of course.
Yeah.
You know, it's Attorney.
I thought, like, you wanted me to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Minnie, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but...
Last year's accident.
That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired, while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I like woke up because of a jolt and like it was the sea of flames around me. I like opened the door and like got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tablet shows day after day last year.
And there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ugh.
Totally made rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Didn't that one guy give us something, or did it just update this? That weird guy.
Oh yeah, it was just a newspaper and the ID.
Right, and
technically.
the, okay.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Minnie's sister.
Yeah, which means we'll have to work this from another angle. Cross-examination. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister hospital then?
Yeah, like that was in May too. Like the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd? And like our accident was like on the 24th.
2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sister was like totally tired, so that's why, duh.
That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like I heard it was cause the medicines like got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister? Minnie?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray like wanted to blame it on my sister. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Minnie's fault.
Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Minnie was the one who made the mistake.
But like, it really wasn't my sis.
She was totally tired, you mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a total terrible situation.
It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But like, I don't like have a driver's license.
But she does.
As you do.
This is news to me. I was not yet aware that you did have your license, Miss Minnie.
Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway.
Okay. I want to just press it here, because I feel like I have it. Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I didn't know you had a license back then. It was a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hadi, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What? Are you talking about the perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted?
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive the driver's license? Like last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss May did not have a driver's license.
But then how did they do surgery on her face? See, the only reason they did the surgery and was able to put her back in place is because she had her license.
Cry and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it, but... Like, even if I did have my license, I don't think my sis would have, let me drive.
Hmm.
Don't just stand there to yourself.
Not you too, Miss Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow.
Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think this situation calls for far more detailed testimony, Miss Minnie, if you please.
How annoying. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to be mean.
I wouldn't be allowed.
Around that time, I was, really close to getting my license. My sis was, this totally big fan of cars and, really valued them. She, had gotten this shiny bright red car, a sports car. She, would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car." So, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see a bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but I wouldn't be allowed. The heck do I have for,
Oh.
You got it?
Well, I think.
What did you get?
Because, technically, remember, this is Japan.
Oh! That's right, the driver's side is on the right side. I completely forgot.
Yes.
Completely forgot. Okay.
I think.
So what do you mean by really close?
I have one of those permit things? I think that's what they're called.
Permit.
Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit.
Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, may I continue?
She valued cars? How much did you say she valued her car?
Well, she'd flip out at, a drop of rain. And like, she would notice if someone like touched the car with her dirty hands?
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why'd you take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to like get dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Minnie, what kind of car was it?
It was a new car.
Yeah. She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK.
The UK.
How much were they paying her?
Were those
A
her
lot,
boyfriend's
really.
initials?
And it was really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
Guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor,
Yes.
please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special important car?
Yes,
Oh, well, if you like cars that much, then...
that's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
There you go.
Oh,
Good.
yes. It's a new car from England.
From England.
So it would be reversed anyway.
Yeah.
Should I just press that part now?
I would, yeah. It is confirmation on where she got it.
Yeah. What is it? Oh, did I see? Miss Minnie, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident you had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, oh, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side. Of course, because the driver's on the left side.
Oh, it's based on America.
Okay. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them are riding in the British car. Would you be? I don't think you'd be allowed to drive on a. Would you?
I feel like it's technically allowed, but it would be very dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't know. I don't know enough.
I wouldn't risk it.
In that case, the passenger, I wouldn't have that problem. I don't.
True.
The passenger side would be on the left side.
Ah,
What do you mean by this?
Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the door of the car. If you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order in the court. Order, I said order. Order.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. And he said the person who was driving was her older sister, Minnie.
That is what he said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. In your Mimi, who's really driving that night?
I forget what their names are.
So,
Any Mini. Any Mini was driving. And the answer is Inimini, of course.
Why would you say that?
Miss Inimini just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was.
Wow.
I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. And at the time, Miss Innie Minnie had not yet received her driver's license.
And that is why the accident happened.
Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident.
The real truth?
Like outside the box. Isn't that what we always say?
All right, one more time. To connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Oh, did I get it wrong?
Yes.
Oh.
Technically.
The answer is the person who had her driver's license, Mini Mini. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Innie Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
That next.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The witness name, this witness's name is.
I'll tell you what her name really is. Half a bar?
I mean,
And this is where we'll end it tonight, guys. We will find out who she really is next week. Should I end it here?
honestly, I think we only have like closer to an hour to finish, which is like, that's up to you. Maybe like 50 minutes.
Really? I don't think we're finishing it tonight. 50 minutes tonight? I don't think so. Yeah, that'll be
Just save for next week.
Yeah, we'll save it for next week. Hopefully, Glaze can join us then.
Yeah, and we'll let her solve it.
And we'll
'Cause
let her
she'll know
solve
everything.
it. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end it right here. And we'll start. We'll finish it next week, and then I won't be streaming on this channel on Thursdays for a while. I'll probably be in Zexo's stream, playing Deltarune. Chapter 3 and 4.
Pretty nice.
But yeah, tomorrow I'll be starting DMC2. And probably, hopefully finishing DMC2 that same night. We'll see. And then I'll be doing some more Daybreak Saturday. We'll see how that pans out. So hope everyone has a nice week, a nice Friday, a nice weekend, a nice everything. What will you be doing, Fanto?
I haven't really decided yet,
Okay.
honestly. Probably more expeditions, probably more Wesleyan,
Okay, that
More of
sounds
that.
good. Sounds good. In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana, huh? I don't get that sentence. In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. Is this a song to a lyric? A lyric to a song, other way around. Well, anywho's. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just a statement. Okay. A statement. Well, I don't know enough about basketball.